The story of blueberries and why seniors should enjoy them more often.
Every food we know today carries a story,
And few are as deeply woven into American history as the blueberry. Before blueberries were harvested in neat rows,
packed into boxes,
or blended into breakfast bowls, they grew wild, quietly, patiently across the northern forests of America, long before the first roads were laid or the first farms were fenced.
vast stretches of pine forests,
Sandy barrens and rolling hills held clusters of tiny blueberries. They were not planted by human hands. They were gifts of the land, returning faithfully each summer, year after year. For the native peoples who lived across these regions, blueberries were not just food. They were part of the rhythm of life. Tribes like the Wampanoag, the Cherokee, and the Ojibwe gathered them during the warm months, when the berries were ripe and the days were long. They believed the berries were sent by the Great Spirit, a symbol of protection during difficult times. One of the earliest legends tells that during a season of famine, when crops had failed and families suffered, the Great Spirit sent the starberries to nourish the people. If you look closely at the top of every blueberry, you will see a tiny five-pointed star, nature's own signature. It was this shape that inspired the name. To these early communities, the starberry was more than a sweet treat. It represented survival, hope, and gratitude. Blueberries were used in ways far deeper than most of us know today. They were dried into cakes for winter, stirred into stews, and ground into powders used for healing. Mothers mixed blueberry juice with honey to soothe coughs and sore throats. Hunters carried dried blueberries as a portable source of strength. Elders believed the berries supported long life and protected the body from the wear of hard winters. In many tribes, blueberry picking was a social event, a time to gather, share stories, and pass wisdom to younger generations. Children would follow their mothers and grandmothers along winding forest trails, learning which berries were safe to eat and which were not. These were gentle, timeless lessons about the land and how to respect it. The blueberries of these early centuries were smaller, darker, and far more intense in flavor than the large, cultivated berries we know today. They were wild and unpredictable. Some seasons abundant, some seasons scarce, but always cherished. When European settlers came to North America, they soon discovered the importance of blueberries through indigenous communities who lived with the rhythms of the land. These settlers had never seen a fruit quite like it. In Europe, berries such as currants and bilberries existed, but none matched the deep color and sweetness of the American blueberry. They quickly learned techniques from native tribes: how to dry blueberries for winter, how to mix them into baking, how to preserve them using natural sweeteners, how the berries supported health during long, harsh seasons. In fact, one of the earliest American cookbooks from the late 1700s includes blueberry recipes inspired directly by indigenous methods. Families living in remote cabins came to rely on blueberries as a dependable source of food. Women and children would walk miles to gather them, filling wooden pails until the berries spilled over the edges. It was slow, patient work, and yet something about it brought a sense of peace and togetherness. By the 1800s, blueberries were woven deeply into rural American culture. Maine, in particular, became famous for its wild blueberry fields. Fields not planted by humans, but shaped over thousands of years by glaciers and fires. In late July and early August, families would travel to the barrens to pick blueberries from sunrise to sunset. Blueberry picking was often a community event, neighbors gathering to share the workload, children racing to fill their pails, grandparents teaching the old ways, women making blueberry jam, pies, and syrups for winter. Some families relied on blueberries for income, selling them at local markets, or trading them for flour, sugar, and cloth. Blueberries also found their way into American folklore. Pioneers believed that when blueberries ripened early, the winter ahead would be mild. When they ripened late, the winter would be harsh. These small signs helped families prepare for the months to come. For centuries, blueberries were only available as wild fruit. No one had successfully cultivated them. They simply refused to grow under controlled conditions. That changed in the early 1900s, thanks to a remarkable partnership between two people: Elizabeth White, a farmer's daughter from New Jersey, and Dr. Frederick Coville, a USDA botanist. Elizabeth believed that if wild blueberries could grow so beautifully on their land, cultivated ones could too. She studied which plants produced the largest, sweetest berries and worked with local woodsmen who knew the forests well. Dr. Coville brought scientific expertise. Together, they unlocked the secrets of blueberry growth soil, acidity, sunlight, and pollination. In 1916, they produced the first cultivated blueberry crop. America had never seen anything like it. Blueberries could now be grown on farms, making them available to families far beyond the Northeast. Elizabeth White became known as the Blueberry Queen of America, and her work changed the future of American agriculture. During World War II, blueberries played an unexpected role. The U.S. military needed nutrient-dense foods that could travel well and last in harsh conditions. Scientists discovered that blueberries, once dehydrated, were packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and natural sugars that gave soldiers energy. They created blueberry powder, which was added to rations, and baked goods sent overseas. For many soldiers, the taste of blueberries reminded them of home, of summer days, family gatherings, and simpler times. Even in the toughest environments, blueberries brought comfort. By the mid-1900s, blueberries had become something more than a fruit. They became a symbol of American summer. Every year, families looked forward to blueberry festivals, farmers' markets, pies cooling on windowsills, and pancakes on Sunday morning. Even today, many seniors have childhood memories of picking blueberries with parents or grandparents, eating them by the handful, standing in hot kitchens, helping make jam, blue-stained fingers and clothes, the simple joy of sweetness after a long day. Blueberries became part of who we are, a bridge between generations, a reminder of seasons passing, and a taste of home. And while the story of blueberries is beautiful, the science behind them is just as remarkable, especially for adults over 60. It's almost as if nature designed this little berry to support the aging body in gentle, meaningful ways. Let's talk about those benefits now. 1. Brain and memory support. Research shows that blueberries contain anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their deep blue color. These compounds help improve communication between brain cells, support areas involved in memory, protect the brain from age-related stress, improve learning and recall. Many older adults report clearer thinking after adding blueberries to their routine. 2. Heart and circulation health. As we age, blood vessels may become stiffer and less flexible. Blueberries help by supporting healthy blood flow, reducing oxidative stress, helping maintain healthy blood pressure, supporting healthier blood vessels. Just a small handful a few times a week makes a difference. 3. Better digestion and blood sugar balance. Blueberries are rich in fiber, which helps keep digestion regular, support healthy blood sugar levels, provide steady energy, reduce afternoon crashes. They're one of the few sweet foods that support blood sugar balance rather than harm it. 4. Natural inflammation reduction. Inflammation is one of the biggest challenges after 60. Blueberries help calm inflammation gently, not like a medication, but like a daily, supportive companion. Many seniors experience less stiffness, improved comfort, easier movement after eating blueberries consistently. How much should seniors eat? Most experts suggest half cup to 1 cup per day, or a few handfuls spread across the week. Frozen blueberries are just as healthy as fresh, sometimes even higher in nutrients. Here are easy, senior-friendly ideas. Add a handful to oatmeal. Mix into yogurt. Sprinkle onto salads. Add to a smoothie. Eat as a snack. Mix into cottage cheese. Spoon over warm toast. Freeze them for a refreshing treat. Small steps make a big difference. So the next time you hold a blueberry in your hand, remember that you're not just holding a fruit. You're holding a piece of American history, a gift once cherished by the first peoples of this land, a food that carried families through harsh winters, a berry that comforted soldiers far from home, a symbol of summer, tradition, and memory. And today, it remains a gentle friend to the aging body, supporting the brain, the heart, the digestion, and the quiet strength that carries us through our days. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this story brought you a little warmth, a little curiosity, and maybe even a small reminder of how the foods we love connect us to the land, to our history, and to one another. If you enjoyed this story, I hope you'll stay with us for more coming later and simple habits that help us feel our best after 60. Until next time,
Take good care of yourself.
one nourishing choice
And one peaceful moment
at a time. What's your favorite way to use blueberries in your diet? Comment below
to share with other people.